Busan FM's Prime News at 6.
Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif has urged better coordination between security agencies against terror, a day after a suicide bomb killed more than 70 in Lahore. At a meeting of security officials, Sharif said the nation's resolve to deal with militants was growing. The army said a number of arrests were made and weapons seized in 5 raids by security forces. Taliban splinter group Jamaat-ul-Ahrar said it carried out the attack against Christians celebrating Easter. However, most of those who died in the attack were Muslims.
Candidate registration has ended for the 20th national election, which will be held on the 13th of next month. The final count for the candidate registration showed there were 60 candidates for 18 election districts in Busan and 54 candidates for 16 election districts in Gyeongnam. The competition ratio of both Busan and Gyeongnam is 3.3 to 1. In the case of the Saenuri Party, candidates were placed in all 34 election districts of Busan and Gyeongnam. The Minju Party placed candidates in 32 out of the 34 election districts. Busan Mayor Seo Byung-soo reported a net worth of 4.28 billion won this year, which increased by 1.1 billion won. Gyeongnam Governor Hong Jun-pyo reported 2.5 billion won for his net property, a decrease of about 400 million won from last year. In the case of Mr. Seo, property increased due to a building disposal. The reported assets of Mr. Hong decreased due to a refusal notice of property by his eldest son. The Busan Superintendent of Education, Kim Seok-jun, reported a net worth of 860 million won this year, which has increased by 70 million won. The Gyeongnam Superintendent of Education, Park Jong-un, reported a debt of 190 million won this year. In addition, the chairman of the Busan City Council, Lee Hae-dong, reported a net property of 550 million won this year, which increased by 170 million won. A plan to raise the height of buildings around the Minlak reclaimed land of Suyeong-gu up 150 meters has once again been delayed. An official from the city of Busan said it had decided to shelve the request for the first-class district unit plan change around Gwangalli Beach submitted by the Suyeong-gu office on the 3rd. The city's recent pigeonholing tactic is a third attempt after May and August of last year when the city ordered the Suyeong-gu office to re-examine its plan, saying that there is a controversy over fairness with surrounding areas and possible violations of property rights on neighboring residents. As Busan was chosen as the candidate city of Korea for the annual general meeting of the African Development Bank that will be held in 2018, an inspection team from the African Development Bank will visit Busan today. The inspection team consists of 6 people, including Mr. Mike Salau, senior advisor to the Secretary General Vice President. The team plans to confirm infrastructure and technical suitability of main facilities, including the conference hall, and to intensively check the holding capacity of hotels and airport safety for the ceremony. The Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education will remodel school libraries by adding reading book sections and debate classrooms. With this plan, the Education Office will invest a total of 4.1 billion won, including 2.54 billion won for purchasing library books and expenses for club activities towards some 635 elementary, middle, and high schools in Busan. That equals an investment average of 4 million won for each school. The Education Office also plans on updating a total of 35 old libraries by adding a digital material center to each. The Busan Jungo office will operate a walking school bus project to prevent accidents involving elementary school students walking to school and back home starting next month. The walking school bus project involves walking safety guides that will accompany elementary school children to school and also take them home after school. The Jungo office plans on selecting a walking safety guide among candidates who have a safety education instructor certification or experience in children transportation safety. The office will carry out a test operation of the project in Gwangil Elementary School first and will decide whether to expand the project to 3 elementary schools next year or not after considering results of a satisfaction survey from school parents. The 5th Busan Nakdong River Rape Blossoms Festival will go on from the 9th to the 17th next month in the Daejeol Ecological Park of Gangso-gu. The Rape Blossoms Festival is jointly hosted by the Busan Agricultural Technology Center and the Organizing Committee for Busan Culture and Tourism Festivals. The city of Busan will have festival brochures in Gimhae Airport to inform tourists of the festival and provide a Busan tourism card with an optional transportation card and discount coupons to tourists who visit the festival. The city will also have English, Japanese, and Chinese interpretation support for foreign tourists at the festival.